Alright, what's up? I got a bunch to talk about. I'm gonna talk about the patch first, but this game right here, I'll be honest, I do fucking terrible for the first half. Then the second half I start kicking ass. I don't know if it's because I got a host, but usually when I get a host, and my friend Brandon can tell you, usually it's terrible. But I was hitting shots, then I almost missed the fucking like final kill cam feed. Other than that, let's jump into this. I have an 11-minute video today because basically I wanted to talk about the patch that happened yesterday or the night before. Basically, they nerfed the two bolt action snipers and they nerfed the A94. Real quick, the A94 got reduced damage. You know, it's like the gun's good, all right. We all know that, but the rate of fire is so slow. I don't see it necessary to nerf that for that gun. I mean, I think I'd rather see other assault rifles get buffed than have that nerf just because it shoots so slow. I don't know. I don't understand that. And let's just get right into it. The Ballista. I know the Ballista. Just the Ballista got a rate of fire reduction in speed. And I watched some videos. I haven't played with. I don't even want to play anymore because of this shit. But I watched a bunch of videos from all the top guys, and it just looks pretty awful. And I mean, I personally don't use the Ballista as much because I just feel like it hit markers like crazy, and it just makes me pissed off. So why would I get angry all the time? Because the DSR is like my baby. And my God, that thing got what did it get? There's a cough. The rate of fire was increased. That's what I'm going to say about the Ballista. The rate of fire was increased, and the reload, like the animation, was definitely like. It almost looks like it takes like twice as long to reload now on the DSR. And I've seen videos of like guys in like combat training or in games, and you cannot get like a all singles quad feed now. It's that slow. And hell, you could do that in with the L96. So that just tells you how fucking brutal they really patched it. And we've been seeing all the shit on Twitter, seeing all the videos and people going fucking absolutely bananas. I'm trying to figure out why they would do it this late in the game life. And I thought to myself, the reason why they could do it is that the game's it's not on its last legs, but they've made their money off it. They've already had the COD championships. It's already been like they've already had almost I don't know if that was the last DLC, the last few maps, but there might be one more, but I don't really know. But they've made their money now, so why not fuck up the game and to make people who bitch about it all the time a little bit happy. But the thing is like, why would they change the rate of fire and the reload? Why, if it's such a like an OP thing, why wouldn't they just like nerf the damage on the DSR instead of the fucking rate of fire? I really don't understand the patch. There's like, in my opinion, there's way worse things like the pistols, the Remington. The Remington fucking can shoot so fucking fast. The LMG target finders. The C4 is absolutely fucking pathetic. There's just so much other stuff. Then I don't understand why they chose rate of fire and reload on fucking bolts. Look at the fucking SVU in the XPR. I mean, if you get into games where there's like complete fucking bozos with the XPR and just like spraying like crazy, how is that not worse than a fucking like a bolt action DSR? I mean, you guys tell me. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Like always, Treyarch has always made some fucking weird decisions. I mean, they nerfed the living hell out of SMGs. I mean, Treyarch always has good SMGs, but I mean, man, they really fucked up the SMGs. I mean, they're still good, but then, I mean, when the game first came out, or when I got it back in January, SMGs were awesome, and I heard that they got nerfed, and then they got nerfed like 3 times, and it's like, what the fuck? But I don't know. I'm not gonna play it too much. I've been playing Black Ops 1 and enjoying it somewhat. It's still like nuts, but I love the L96. I'm a madman for liking it, but I don't know, something about it. I don't understand. I can't explain why. But yeah, I think the patch is absolutely stupid, and at this point in the game, I think it's really, really dumb, and obviously it's gonna fuck up the YouTubers. I mean, think about all the phase and fucking sniping clans. They're gonna be fucking bullshit. But I guess I'll move on. But yeah, my final opinion on that is that was really stupid, and I don't want to. I really don't want to play the game anymore. I just don't, because I love the DSR. So why even bother? Let's get right into it with the dudes from Twitter. I'll get right into this right here. Alex Lopez, he gave me a bunch for topics, and the first one was lifting. I know I talked about this. God, I talked about this back in like 2010, but ever since high school, I've always lifted, and you know, at first I did it for sports. Then I kind of did it for a few years for bodybuilding, and then I started getting into powerlifting a little bit. I'll get into that a little, and I even got into strongman, because where I lived, there was an incredible gym, and a lot of the guys there powerlifted and did strongman, and that's what I got into. Wow, my fucking email's going crazy. And I got really fucking jacked. I was about 6'1", and almost 250, and just a complete fucking monster. And until one day when I was doing a deadlift, I was deadlifting 600 pounds, well 595, and I tore my bicep. It completely tore off my my ligaments. So that pretty much fucking ended my fucking my thoughts of ever trying to be a strongman or powerlifting. You know, I still lift, but I don't really deadlift anymore. I don't do like, you know, powerlifting type shit. I'll just lift for fun and to stay jacked and, like, you know, beat the fuck out of people. but no, everybody should lift. You know, if you're lazy and doing shit, fucking lift, man. Fucking, I can't explain to you how good you feel after lifting. You feel like a god when you come out of that shit, and it's just nice. So yeah, everybody should go lift. My favorite foods. I know I've talked about this before, but I mean, my favorite food, definitely pizza, steak and cheese. I love fucking Mexican food. Chipotle burritos, fucking godly. And then obviously, you know, if I had like an actual legit Mexican place, shit's good to go. But yeah, definitely fucking pizza and subs and chocolate chip cookies, like homemade chocolate chip cookies. Fancy restaurants. This is kind of a weird one. I don't know what it pertains to, but I mean, I like going to fancy restaurants. I used to like taking, you know, dates out to them, but the more I realize that sometimes it's not worth it unless it's like your wife or like your fucking legit girlfriend for like a certain reason. But if you're just trying to like impress like a girl, if the girl is only impressed by you taking, you know, by you taking her out to a fancy restaurant, then she's not, in my opinion, she's not, you know, good for you unless she's fucking a gold digger. But fancy restaurants are fun sometimes. You know what's funny? Sometimes I've been to so many that you pay like, I used to go with like, you know, a girl or whatever, or my girlfriends or whatever, walk out of there and pay $200, and I'm like, what the fuck? That shit wasn't even that good, you know? So that sucks. Have I ever pooped my pants? I think I might have when I was like fucking 3 years old in school. I don't remember anything after that. Rob Bung versus Vandahar. Bowling can kick his ass, dude. Bowling is like, he looks like he's in shape. I bet he could fucking whip his bald ass. So yeah, definitely Stealth Clown. Fucking, fuck you, Last Stand. Ryan asked, he actually asked about the DSR patch, so I got that out of the way. In my job, I've said before, I'm kind of like a mechanical design engineer, and I think I've said about this before, so I'll just leave it at that. Future cars. If you talk about me, I'm probably gonna get, I really want to get a Porsche. That's kind of my dream, so we'll see whatever happens with that. I'll get a Porsche or maybe like a BMW M3. And Mish, I don't know how much time I have. I have 2 minutes left. Mish asked me to talk about Fast and Furious. Alright, Fast and Furious 1 is the biggest reason ever for the import scene to get where it was and to actually blow up and become, not, I don't know if you want to call it mainstream. Yeah, mainstream. It put the whole, like, you know, car show scene and modding scene and racing scene on the map, and it was fucking awesome back in the day when that shit first came out. That was just so badass, and I love the first few ones. I didn't really like 2 because it went away from street racing. But it was funny though. It was still good. Like, I like it. You know, what's his name? Tyrese was in it. He was fucking hilarious. And 3 was pretty badass with the drifting, because I mean, who doesn't like drifting? Drifting is awesome. And it was cool because it was with the cars. And then 4 came out, and it just sometimes like the shit they do is, it's so unbelievable. It's kind of corny, but when they make it about the cars, like I like that because they had the silver STI in it. And then 5, what are they doing with 5? They added the Rock, and the Rock is like they made this damn movie into like blockbuster now. It's like so huge. But yeah, Fast and Furious, man, fucking. I mean, there's days when I see that shit, even on like fucking, you know, TNT or whatever the fuck, USA, I will still watch it because it's just classic. It's just like a fucking classic movie, and I love it. The last one I haven't seen yet, so I have to see that. That's for sure. And I hope it's about cars though, because that's all I care about. All I care about is cars and racing and shit like that. So, I would have rather talk about that a lot more, but I had a rush. So, peace out, and yeah.